Welcome back to the Sony Ericsson World B-Boy Series. Coming up later in the show, we're going to be hitting the American qualifiers to see which crew from over there earned the right to come and battle over here. But before that, let us go back to where it all started, New York City. But do we need any archive footage for that? No, we do not. Because we're going to New York circa 2010, and we have an expert guide for you with all the hookups. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Destroy. Destroy, take it away, son. Destroy first made his name as an MC with the internationally renowned rap group, The Arsonists.
Here we are, my name is Destroy, you are in New York City. Nothing else looks like it, nothing else feels like it, nothing else smells like it. It's a wonderful city, a lot going on, but right now we are focusing and getting targeted into hip-hop and the culture. I am your tour guide, and I'm going to take you to a lot of places you probably heard of, never heard of, should have heard of, and want to visit. Here we go, New York City. Pay attention right now. Smack your sister in the face if she don't know what's going on. You good? You guys are focused? We are right now in Fat Beats. This is like, if you walked in here and you don't know who KRS-One is, I should punch you in the face with a helicopter. Fat Beats is one of the most phenomenal stores, not only for the business of records and music, for the culture. So this is a great kind of museum. You look up, all this is like albums that were released in the past. If nobody heard of it, we heard of it first. The mainstream world exists, and we are here, and we will never go away. You can't kill all of us. Look at that kid! That's Destroy right there. I hate him. We are gonna go right now, check out Flocabulary. We are in Brooklyn, and what they're doing is meshing hip-hop education, putting it together for the kids. I wish I had it when I was a little shorty.
These days, hip-hop culture stretches further than just music, fashion and art. One fine example of this is Flocabulary, which reaches out to kids by using hip-hop in education.
What we're doing is we're taking the stuff that kids have to learn in school anyways, putting it in music, and then providing additional materials that help the kids learn those facts.
It's like rice and beans, huh? Well, 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is like a bag of chips. 'Cause 3 times 2...
One of our most popular over here, we did hip-hop US history. We want it to sound legit and be real. This isn't just a gimmick.
We are at Halftime Radio, which is a phenomenal underground station at College NYU in New York City. It's been in existence for 12 years. Amongst all the years of having this show, the artists that release music also become friends. Halftime Radio show is hosted by DJ Clips. Once in a while, I come over here and I make everybody laugh and bug out. You gotta hug this kid, man. You see what I'm saying? This dude is not in America right now. This right here is, like I said, this is the soundtrack of the hip-hop dude who loves real, authentic hip-hop. Hear it first here, and then move on with life.
See, I told you, that guy knows everyone in New York. So if you're ever there, got a bit of spare time, give him a call. I'm sure he'd love to help you out. Maybe. Yeah, maybe not. Anyway, the South Bronx, which is in New York City, is a place where so many of the moves you see today originated. One such classic move is the backspin. And here to show you how to make it your very own is Just Do It from the Dutch crew Rugged Solutions. Pay attention. Just Do It is one of Europe's most well-respected b-boys, winning his first major international solo battle in Korea this year.
B-boy Just Do It from Rugged Solutions. I'm gonna show you a backspin, so check it out. First step is you push your body forward until your shoulder hits the floor, like this. Second step, you kick out your right leg until your right shoulder hits the floor, like that. The important thing is, when you kick your leg, you have to kick it towards your ear and then close. So, this is a backspin. That's it. It's a really simple move. The only thing you need to do is try to stay high on your back Instead of starting out from a sitting position, you can also go from standing and kick to the floor. Like that. If you want to improve it even more, you do a little simple trick. It's called a coin drop. It's popping up from a backspin onto your legs. It's a little more complicated, but I'll show it to you. So, what we'll do, backspin, pop up, like that. It'll look impressive. It's not slowing down slowly. Like that. Simple. So that's it. Don't see it as a basic move. Try to do variations. See it as something you can expand in a lot of different things. Just do it, Rugged Solutions. Please.
That's easy. Backspin, slack spin, I could do that, I just don't really want to. But in a few weeks' time, you're going to see a lot of people busting those moves on that stage. But for now, let us cross to the founder of the UK B-Boy Championships, the internationally renowned DJ and, of course, event organiser, Hooch. He's been travelling the globe to find the world's best crews, and this week he stopped off in America, the reigning world champions. Any crew from America carries the burden of history with them. So I want to know, which crew wants it the most? America, let's have it.
Yeah, we're here in New York City, the first leg of the B-Boy Championship World Series. The qualifiers for the US crew are over the weekend at the Rocksteady anniversary.
Crews came from all over the East Coast to compete. And earlier you met the Dynamic Rockers, New York City's finest.
There's no New York style, but there is a New York state of mind. And that New York state of mind is, you step up to us, we're gonna smoke you, no matter where we go.
Rep Styles crew.
We're gonna try and cut your head off, but also kick you when you're down. You know what I mean?
And Supreme Beings.
We're looking forward to battling some other crews. You know, we're basically tired of battling the same people, you know? And not for nothing, we've been reigning supreme.
Time for the talking to stop. Time to battle, and we kick off with the semi-finals. The first of the semi-final battles saw the Dynamic Rockers tear apart the Raw Muscles crew with a multitude of routines to set up a mouth-watering second semi-final between the Supreme Beings and Rep Styles crew. The two crews know each other's styles well.
Well, we battle in New York all the time, but I mean, every time we come here, man, it's great. You know what I mean? We've seen the scene grow up since the early 2000s, so we've been coming here since then. It's always dope to come to New York.
We have strategy, but we're also open to improvise, where we roll with the punches, I guess, you know? Because you never know what's gonna happen. So we're ready to react.
Improvisation worked out for the Supreme Beings, seeing them set up an all-New York final with the Dynamic Rockers. Going into the final, nerves didn't seem to be a problem for Dynamic.
Dynamic Rockers, you can't quote me on that. Now I gotta wear it or else I look stupid.
Dynamic came out first in the final with an explosive routine. Desperate for New York domination, Supreme send out a big solo from Frankie Perez.
I mean, we were always taught to have swagger, you know, to carry ourselves, you know, very well, that no matter what came in our way, nothing could stop us, you know? Even if it was like a dope B-boy, like the dopest B-boy ever, if they came up to you and stepped up to you, you always had confidence, you know?
Dynamic pull into a commando, allowing them to extend their round. With a lot of work to do, Ken Fury busts out the power for the Supreme Beings.
we love representing the U.S., but I feel it's more that we want to represent New York.
No other New York crew has took it international like that, and we want to be the first to do that.
Supreme have the answer to a huge round from Dynamic, but it looks like it might be too little, too late.
The winners are
strong routines, dancing on beat, big power moves, and all-out b-boy flavor win it for the Dynamic Rockers.
I say, quote me on this. We're gonna win this battle. We're going to the UK. And I said, if I didn't win, then I look stupid. So now I look like the man.
And yo, we still had a lot of stuff left.
Hell yeah.
Yo, let's just throw everything.
Then we go into a pub and get some fish and chips. Yeah. Some tea and some crumpets. What's up? Use the loo.
And tea.
Smoke a fag.
Dynamic Rockers, it had to be. They had the fire, they had the flexibility, they had the foundation, and they definitely had the funk. Interestingly enough, they are the first all-New York crew to battle it out here in Brixton. Next time, we travel to the land of the rising sun, yes, Japan, to see who'll be booking their flight tickets to compete at the Sony Ericsson UK B-Boy Championship Finals. Until then, sayonara.